Hi everyone! Today, we're tackling a common and often frustrating error you might encounter, especially when deploying your Python applications with SQLAlchemy to GitHub Actions. The attribute error, module SQLAlchemy has no attribute all. This error can be confusing. It usually works fine locally, then suddenly breaks in your CI/CD pipeline. Let's dive in and understand why this happens and, more importantly, how to fix it quickly. First, let's clarify what this error means. When you see attribute error, module SQLAlchemy has no attribute all, it tells you that your code is trying to access something called all directly on the SQLAlchemy module itself. However, the SQLAlchemy module doesn't have an all attribute. The all method is actually used on a query object or a result object, not on the main module. For example, you'd typically write session.query, your model.all, or, with newer SQLAlchemy versions, db.session.execute, db.select, your model.scalars.all. You never call SQLAlchemy.all. This is the fundamental misunderstanding that causes the error. So, why does this error specifically pop up in GitHub Actions? Often, it's not truly an Actions problem, but an environment difference. Your local development environment might be set up in a way that masks the issue, or you might be using a slightly different version of SQLAlchemy. GitHub Actions provides a clean, consistent environment every time. This consistency can expose underlying issues in your code or dependencies. One common reason is an incorrect or outdated dependency. Maybe your requirements.txt file isn't pinning a specific SQLAlchemy version, or your GitHub Actions workflow isn't installing the right one. This can lead to unexpected behavior if a new version changed something, though the all method's placement is quite stable. To fix this, you need to follow a few key steps. Step 1. Locate the problematic line of code. Search your project for any instance of SQLAlchemy.all. You will find it. Step 2. Correct the usage. Remember, all is for fetching results from a query. You must first construct a query. If you're using the older ORM style, it will look like session.query, your model.all. If you're using SQLAlchemy 1.4 or 2.0 style, you'll likely use session.execute, select, your model.scalars.all. Ensure you have imported select from SQLAlchemy. Step 3. Verify your dependencies in GitHub Actions. Make sure your requirements.txt file specifies a precise SQLAlchemy version, for example, SQLAlchemy equals 1.4.46 or SQLAlchemy equals 2.0.0.2.1.0. Then, ensure your GitHub Actions workflow explicitly installs these dependencies using pip install or requirements.txt. You can also add pip freeze to your workflow steps to print all installed packages and their versions. This helps in debugging. Step 4. Use logging. Add print SQLAlchemy __version _ to your application startup or test files. This will show you exactly which SQLAlchemy version is running in your GitHub Actions environment. Comparing this to your local version can reveal discrepancies. The most important thing is to understand that all is a method on a query object, not a module-level function. Once you correct that fundamental mistake in your code, this attribute error will disappear. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this explanation helps you resolve that pesky attribute error. If this video was useful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more programming tips and troubleshooting guides. See you in the next one.